guys, it's Erin and I'm here with another scrapbooking video, and I'm continuing on with our most recent 2015 trip to the Eastern Sierras. And I think this is the last one I have. This might just be the last one I'm going to do. There's a family shot of myself and Mike and the two dogs, but I think I might make that a separate page because it's one of the last kind of family photos we had together. It's definitely the last time we had one in the Eastern Sierras because Vigo passed away. And so I might do that like with different paper. I know I have some simple stories like family paper or something like that. I might use that. And I'm continuing on with the idea that I wanted to mount everything with this paper. And part of it is just to use up the paper because, you know, I like using up paper. But I also like the fact that it was kind of elevating it from the background, which was really helpful. And I'm sorry if you can hear Sirius in the background. He's hanging out with me here in the kitchen. But I wanted to make sure that I used as much of this paper as I could so that I could just get it finished and, you know, put the rest of it away. Sirius, stop. He has to make noise. He's been quiet all day, I swear to you. But yeah, he has to make noise now that I'm talking. But he won't talk for you, no. So, yeah, I stayed pretty simple with the just strips of paper and stuff like that. And I wanted to cut these two photos down to sort of like an Instagram kind of size. I could resize them that way, but I'm just used to using my little paper trimmer. It's just faster. And then I just lined up the other picture so that it ended up whatever size that I did this, because I don't like to measure. And I know if I actually measured and I was like, okay, this is 2 by 2.5 or what, I would get it wrong. No matter what, I would get it wrong. There's measurements right on the thing. I would do it wrong. So there's just no point. But yeah, this way they're all the same size, whatever size that happens to be. But yeah, I would rather just do things eyeballed, and then that way it seems to come out better, because otherwise things are like sideways or measured wrong, or there's too much on one side and then not enough on the other side, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. But the theme of this layout, if you care, if it matters, the theme of this layout is me taking pictures of Mike taking pictures, because two of his hobbies when we met were taking photos and doing excuse me, taking photos and doing hikes to waterfalls. And since, you know, with my condition, obviously I can't even breathe enough to talk to you. I can't go on hour-long hikes anymore, let alone the 3 or 4 hours that some of them used to take. And so he's kind of had to kind of lessen things to where we can reach with me being able to sit rather close or to be near the car or something, because I just can't walk. And it's kind of dangerous. If I get too far, I might not be able to get back. So, you know, he still gets to take his landscape photos, and he can, of course, go by himself wherever he wants to go. It's not like no, you have to be with me all the time. But most of the time now I can see him wherever he's sitting. I'm sitting pretty close to the car, and then I can still see him. So I watch him doing his hobby. And, you know, it's nice that we have separate hobbies and we can entertain ourselves, but it's also nice that we can, part of his hobby, you know, it requires trips, and most of the time it's me going with him. So we can kind of share even different aspects of his hobby with each other. So that's kind of cool, because it's not like he wants to sit here and watch me scrapbook, but I kind of like watching him take photos, because he's very focused, but he's also very relaxed. He's one of those people that I have ADHD, so I can't ever shut off. But he's one of those people where he can focus on something to the point where he's focused and he can't even hear you. And it's not wife deafness. He just really can't hear you because he's totally focused, and, you know, whether he's enjoying it or not, he's totally, you know, into what he's doing. So I think that's kind of cool. And I really like this photo of him sitting by the lake. This is Rock Creek Lake, he says, in the Eastern Sierras, which is basically, you know, we have a big mountain range all the way, almost all the way from north to south in California. And it's on the eastern side of that mountain range. So yeah, there's an eastern and western side. And the Eastern Sierras is pretty much the only dedicated place that California gets a fall. We don't have a fall like you would see in like I want to say some like Boston, somewhere on the East Coast, like Massachusetts, where you see just, you know, fields of red trees and stuff. That doesn't happen really here, but we have some trees that change color, and while it's been weird, you know, that's the kind of trip that we like to make every year, to go and see as much as we can, since, like I said, California doesn't tend to do a whole lot of fall. There's bits of fall everywhere, but it doesn't do just swaths of trees that change. Most of our trees are evergreen, and they stay green the whole time. So like, yeah, whatever, leaves. Don't worry about it. So it's nice to have some sort of semblance of it, while still I still enjoy the contrast between the super amounts of green and everything. But yeah. And it does snow here, so you have to be able to get to the leaves before it snows, because we got there one year and it actually did snow while we were there, and it ruined the fall. Like literally, it was like the trees went from orange to black. Not even orange, they were like still yellowish green, and then just black, straight gross black. I don't know if I've scrapbooked that before. If I haven't, I'm gonna go check it out, because yes, seriously gross. And the funny thing about using this little thing here to write my journaling was the fact that I had cut another size, and I kind of chucked it away, and it would have fit right here, so I could have just used one, but I used two instead, so that was kind of a scrapbooker fail. But I'm going to stop talking now, because I'm running out of breath, and I'm almost done, because you can tell, because I'm breaking out the enamel dots, and I only used one color this time, which I thought was weird, but I like emphasizing the teal in this. So anyway, I'm going to probably move on to Halloween now, so I hope you like this, and I hope you like this weird little fall series. And yeah, you can see the pictures of Mike working a little bit closer there. And so anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.